Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. As above, so below. Those that do not know, if this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs, those are African traditional religions by which we harness, direct, and disperse energy, frequency, and vibration. I come on here for melanated people and giving as many people as I can the opportunity to have a better clarity and a sober-minded thinking when it comes down to real magic. I practice real magic. I do real conjure. I do real mysticism. And a lot of times when it comes down to life, when life is lifing, a lot of times people do not know how to address situations and circumstances. And what I try to do is I try to share these insights, giving you guys the opportunity to make better choices and changes in the life that make your reality more suited for what you want. What's up, my Stormy, my Sagittarius from Detroit? Then I got my Shamari, long time no see. Sasha Fierce is in the house. What's up, my Jelly Sweets? Thank you so much for joining us. Gemini in the house. Got my Trirana. Thank you, Sir Trirana. I hope you got Shango, cause I'm still down in Lauderdale, in my hotel room. My Aries Trirana. Thank you so very much. What's up, Mother Susan Gemini in the house? I want y'all to understand that a lot of times that when it comes down to magic and spell work, people, let me say salutations to my Madrina, my Padrino, my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, Paulo, Mystic, and Ajay's. To each and every one of you guys, my air signs, my water signs, my fire signs, and my air sign. To all of you so much. What's up, Crab Cakes? I want to share something with you. The mere fact that most black people that practice the ATRs or endeavor to practice the ATRs have no clue what magical sciences are. They have no clue about the universal laws. And if they do read those universal laws, they don't see how they align to themselves. And that is because most people live their life, instead of inside out, they live their life outside in. And a lot of people learn that from the church. And even if you didn't go to church, your parents taught it to you because they were in the church. The church has really been a tool that has been used against black people by installing certain types of preachers and pastors and bishops to teach people information and train people in how to disempower themselves. And so therefore, it seems strange when a melanated man, a black melanated man in these United States, come along and starts teaching you, yes, the same word that you've heard for years, but showing you in a different way. And that can, sir and ma'am, be a struggle. Because if you have been trained to behave one way, even though by knowledge, wisdom, understanding, you know better, you're still 9 times out of 10 going to follow your training. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm going to share some things with you. I understand. I've been living in magic since birth. I've been doing conjure since a child. I'm 52 years of age. And when I come on my YouTube channel, let me tell y'all something. I know how serious you're not because I live it. It's no different than if somebody comes to me about getting in a relationship with me. I already know what it took for me to be here. I can tell by what you're trying to present, what you're trying to talk about, how serious you're not. I know whether you're trying to get something. There's certain things when you the one that already doing it, you're going to be able to peak game of certain people. And so it don't matter whether I choose to be nice about it. It doesn't matter if I choose to be rude about it. When you understand energy and what it takes for manifestation, when you understand what it takes to get into certain statuses, then these are the people that you're going to gravitate to. I was going through something in my relationship, my marriage, I shouldn't say relationship, but my marriage. And one of the things that she told me, and because my wife was out talking about me, and so she told me this: you can't control her and you can't control who's listening. She said, but when it comes down to people, when people about that foolishness, they're going to listen to foolishness. When people are about wisdom, they're going to see right through it and they're going to keep it pushing. You can't, when you are here doing what I do, you don't have control of what kind of ears the word fall on. You don't have control on how somebody applies it, whether they apply it or don't apply it. All your job is to seed the ground, and they are responsible for the seed that you give. A lot of times you're stressing over things because you don't understand what it really takes to manifest, and you're not willing to put the work in. Because society has made it about a job. What's up, Sunflower? Cancer in the house. You have made it about your job or business, whatever, and you are missing the whole point of living and what life is. And so therefore, I come on these lives, whether you're an Ifa or Voodoo or Santeria or Kumi, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced. These information that I share, because some of y'all, it's all going to be information because you're never going to apply the knowledge. I don't call it knowledge until you apply it. So it's the information that you are privy to for free. And this is the sad thing about it. As much as I share for free, if you took just what I was sharing, your life would change. Your energy would change. Your protection would change. So I want to talk to you guys. This is our Bible study night. And usually in Bible study night, I break a lot of things down. And what I'm going to show you is why I'm who I am, why other people choose to teach and still teach, whether it is in the church, whether it's in Ifa or Voodoo, teach you in a certain type of way. Okay? So my subject is stop giving a unnecessary hard time. I'm here to help, meaning assist. What I mean by that is, in life, the Bible says, and according to Job, that we were born unto trouble. That means that no matter where you at, whether you're rich, poor, gay, straight, up, down, we all have our own troubles. We all, I don't care if you're a water sign, earth sign, fire sign, air sign, we all got our own troubles. The problem is, and I'm going to say this to my melanated sisters, I have been for years with a steady and consistent support to black women. And no matter how much I have been a support, that I have been protector and a provider. And I just need you to be honest with yourself. You give me an unnecessary hard time. Helping people is already hard enough. It don't matter if they come for their finances. It don't matter if they come for relationship. It don't matter if they come for their children. It don't matter if they come for their healing. It don't matter. Work is work. Spiritual work is hard. But there are certain people, and because you have not changed, you have not faced certain things inwardly about yourself, especially when it comes to a black man, you hand out unnecessary hard times. And I want to define this so we are clear. If you are trying to get help and that person did not create your situation, you should not be treating them like the individual or the circumstances that created your dilemma. A lot of times when you're trying to get help, you're so busy trying to determine how you're going to get the help and what somebody's going to be allowed to do that you start doing unnecessary things. You start saying unnecessary things. And so what we're going to do today is define what the word unnecessary means. When something is unnecessary, it is something that is not needed. I've had conversations with people and I was like, why did you tell me that? Well, how is that relevant to what we are talking about? How is that going to give you a resolution? Oh, well, I just felt, no. You ain't learned, even at all you done been through, you still ain't learned what to say and what not to say, especially when you're trying to get help. Unnecessary means something that is not needed. It is not essential. It is not required. I'm going to say that again. When something is unnecessary, which means that it is not needed, it is not required, it is not essential. Life, in order to live, your organs, your heart is essential. A lot of the things that you're doing right now, trying to get help, whether it's cleansing, whether it's protection, whether it's just, I want to know more, I want to do more. You don't really understand what's not required. If I'm assisting you, your opinions are not required. Your thought process is the reason why you're in your dilemma. So your input is unnecessary. Oh, I know I said something. See, the point is, you having a college degree or you being a hardworking woman or this, that, when a man can afford to take care of you, none of that's necessary. I didn't say it wasn't important. I didn't say you didn't achieve it. Depending on what's going on in your life, some things may actually, sir and ma'am, be quite unnecessary, not required, not needed. Maybe just your consent to your victory is all that needed. When the children of Israel was walking around Jericho, all that was required was them to walk around, and on the seventh circle around Jericho to shout. That's all that was required. Nobody was required to pray. Nobody was required to speak a word. In order for that particular manifestation to take place around Jericho, the only thing that was required was giving instruction to. When you're a type of person that don't follow instruction, and when you trying to get help, you trying to help the person that's helping you, you're going to be doing a lot of things that are unnecessary. You're going to be saying things that are unnecessary. You're going to be making moves that are not required. And you're going to hinder your own process because you have not learned as a grown man, a grown woman. It is not about Ifa. It's not about voodoo. It's not about Santeria. I would have conversations with members of my church, of different ones, and they would make the conversation so difficult. These are yes and no questions. And because you don't like to be direct, this is what I'm talking about, life. When you're not addressing things within yourself and you're not acknowledging certain things in yourself, you can actually make something that is for you and something that is meant for you very hard for you to get, because you don't know what ain't necessary, what's not required, what's not needed, not essential. Your opinion is not always required because it can change the trajectory of a conversation. Sometimes putting input at the wrong time because it wasn't asked for. This is why I tell people all the time, I don't do it. I don't give unsolicited advice. I don't do that because people have to be ready for whatever levels of truth. Some of y'all just be talking. You don't have no monitor over your mouth. You just having a conversation. You don't even respect the ache of your own throat. And you're never concerned about, what's that necessary for me to say? What's that essential? That's going to help that person. Is that going to bring this thing to fruition, which means to come to pass? Another word that I want to define on our Bible study tonight, because I'm rocking Yah, Yimmy Yah for currency, is this word, hard. Hard means solid, firm, rigid, not easily broken, bent, or pierced. For somebody that has strived, not just with black women, but black people, period. A lot of y'all don't realize the system makes make life harder already. The mere fact that you're trying to receive help in a system. Good morning. Thank you for joining and you're trying to do magic and you're trying to pray about stuff. The reason why a lot of times your prayers are not being answered because you're not listening. I'm going to say that again. The reason why your prayers are not being answered because you're not listening. Prayer is communication. And many of you guys fail when it comes down to communication, because you think communication is just you telling somebody what you think. You're never looking for a response or an answer from the other person that you're supposed to be talking to, whether it is Egun, whether it is Orisha, whether it is Divine Father, Divine Mother, whatever title you give the higher power. Your prayers could be answered right in your face and you'll never know it, because you never stop talking to listen. You never heard the Lord say, go to the river and the fish gonna be there and the money gonna be in the mouth. You never heard the Lord say, get up and leave your father's land and go to another land. You never heard, you just talking about what you want God to do, or the divine to do, or your ancestor to do, or what your candle to do, or what your incense did. You just talking. You ain't listening to nobody. You have piss poor listening skills. And you're trying to do magic. Do you understand? You're trying to do conjure. You're trying to manipulate situations that you have made decisions. So I'm going to help you even deeper. Some of you guys right now are doing conjuring, you're doing prayers. But this is the problem. I have males and females that do this. You done sowed all kind of nasty seeds to people, but you praying for prosperity. You don't believe in the law of reciprocity? You don't believe in what goes around comes around? Some of you guys, we have a term in a Hebrew term called the sin of omission. You didn't hurt me by what you did. You hurt me by what you didn't do. Oh, I'm because it's Bible study, so I'm breaking this down. I want you to understand that even the action that you did not take when it was time for you to get up early in the morning and get that worm, you didn't get up early in the morning. There's consequences for omitting the things of your daily bread, the things that you supposed to do every single day for you, not for mama, not daddy, not brother, not sister, not brother. Things that you should be doing for you. You omit to do those things, and you choose to do those things, and you think because you practicing Ifa, voodoo, that there's not consequences for that. You take out, some of you guys are procrastinating. There's consequences for that. What's up, Calvina? What's up in the house? But there go my aphrodisiac in the house, my Aquarius. That's my Natasha Foster. So when I tell you stop giving an unnecessary hard time, the things that you have done and the things you have not done, it's not going to be fixed. I have been crowned twice. I still got 3 baby mamas. Who told you because you got into Ifa or voodoo or Christianity, or because you started working with your Egun, it changes anything that you have already set in motion and brought into your reality? Who told you because you did a cleansing that is going to change how the patterns that you were operating in, whether consciously or unconsciously? Who told you that? Who told you that would, if you light a candle, it's going to overlook the fact that you have been negative about your situation for almost 48 hours, speaking foul against your own life, your own prosperity, your own health? Who told you because you were positive about your life that you wasn't going to have opposition, because duality exists? Who told you that because you want to be a good person, because you want a better life, that somebody else don't want you to have it? Who explained that to you? And now that you're trying to get help, you are giving out unnecessary hard times. Let me explain something to you. I have said this from the beginning, just like I'm saying it to today. I don't care what you do, what you assess to do, it's going to take currency. Whether that currency is money, whether that currency is direction, whether that currency is time, whether that currency, whatever that currency is, because I'm rocking Yimmy Ya, because you don't really know magic. You have humanized these orishas, the angels, instead of looking at them for what they are: energy, frequency, and vibration, just like you are. And if you understood that and you stop making it about what you want to make it about, and this is what my thing is, when you done been leading your life so long, it is very difficult, whether you admit it or not, to have somebody else step in and assist you, because you're going to, whether knowingly or unintentionally, give that person a unnecessary hard time. What you got going on is already difficult. Some of you guys, I was telling you about what was going on in the country and the state of United States of America. And you know what you did? You pussyfoot around. And you don't want nobody to tell you what you're doing. You don't want nobody to have an honest observation of the action that you take, the patterns that you have, and come up with a logical, sober-minded assessment of what you're doing. And when that assessment comes out, you act like somebody got up early in the morning just allowing you. I mean, got up early. Could have been getting them some head, could have been getting them some sex, they could have been doing anything on planet Earth, but they got up with the intention of lying on you, your character, and your behavior. Let me tell y'all something. You have no idea how insulting that is for some of y'all, because I deal with people that talk to me like that. You ain't even smart enough to get out of a wet paper bag that's already open. And you have the nerve and the embroidery and the audacity to challenge my insight when I got a resume that won't wait. If I slice my resume in half and gave it to you, your life would be great. And as much as I show you, the much as I let you see me in my real time, what's happening in my life, you still want to give me a hard time. What makes you qualify that I don't know what I'm talking about? Show me the contradictions of my teaching. Show me the contradictions of my lifestyle. Show me where I've been inconsistent. Show me when I fall short that I don't resolve my issues. Show me that when I'm wrong that I don't turn around and acknowledge that. You never have to run me down when I realize I'm wrong, because I corrected myself. Even when I got divorced, and I had realized certain things that was unnecessary that I did, I went back to my ex-wife. And there are certain things I did in private, I apologize. And there are certain things I did in the open, I apologize. The great chief apostle said, it wasn't about her. I didn't care how she took what I was doing. When you wrong, you wrong. And when you understand your mandate and how your energy is going to be affected by your actions, then you will go and resolve situation. You so big, well, how they going to make me look like? They're going to make me look like a fool. You already a fool. What you mean look like? When you mess over people that done been there for you, when you mess up opportunities that have been there for you, when you still at a certain age, you still behaving immaturely, come on here, somebody. Talk to me. You're giving out unnecessary hard times. How can somebody help you, which means assist, not nobody take over your responsibilities? All I can do is use the gift that God gave me to give you the insight to your situation. But if you don't feel that way about yourself, all of a sudden now you're going to make it about, and that's what irks me with people, especially black people. How can you make it about money when you ain't even taking care of me? I want this to sink in. How can you, it's like members in my church, you don't even pay the church rent. You don't even know what a church light bill is. I had somebody asking me about the internet. You ain't even paid for the internet to even be in the church. You're asking for stuff in this church that you ain't even paying for. You're literally not giving. You don't support me. How can you make it about money? I have 30 years at UPS. How can you make it about money? You don't pay my house. You don't pay for my car. You don't do for my children. Like, make it make sense. Oh, so what you feel like because I am where I am, I should give you my services for free. I want you to really sink that in. Because you can't afford to take care of what you need to take care of for your life. You're going to make it. That's what I mean by giving a hard time. When you can't be fair with people, places, and things when you want it first acknowledge whether you have faltered in your life. Some of you guys in relationships, some of you, when I say relationship, I'm talking about with friends. You know that these people don't want much out of life, but you telling everybody else that you want to go higher, you want to do better in your life. I can tell by your friends and who you call friend that you associate, because anybody that's out here and know how hard life can be and how difficult life can be, that's without racism. That's without just the challenges life brings. The oppressor is oppressing even the trials. There's no way, if you had good sense. Let me say it like this. I'd rather team up with my enemy and get something done than team up with somebody I call a friend that ain't fit to help me do nothing. I'm going to say that again. Some of y'all will actually get more stuff done better in your life if you were messing with somebody that really personally did not like you, but they themselves align with your agenda, and y'all can get something done. If you were serious about your own life, there's certain conversation, there's certain thing, and people that tell me, I will shut your conversation down. Let me say, there's certain conversation I'm not having. When your mind is on your money is on your mind, and your mind is on your currency, there's certain conversations you're not going to let somebody have with you, because you realize, you know, that's stupid. That's unnecessary. There's no profit in that. It's not going to strengthen nothing. They are speaking without knowledge. They're not talking according to knowledge. They're not even talking according to experience. The mere fact that you sit in the midst, the Bible talks about blessed he that sitteth not in the seat of the scornful. You sit in the midst of certain conversations that are so unprofitable, and you want me to take your mind serious. The mere fact that that's entertaining to you. The mere fact that that's entertaining to you. The mere fact that they can get your attention. I had a conversation with somebody, and they were so busy. I said, my problem is not with the person that was talking to you. My problem is with you. They said, what do you mean? I'm telling you what they said. I said, the mere fact that you sat there long enough that you can tell me from the start of the conversation to the end of the conversation what was said already tells me everything I need to know about you. Because when I'm not in agreement with something, Natasha Foster, when I'm not in alignment with something, I will stop that conversation abruptly. They were like, well, what did they say? I said, I can't tell you, because I went off. You see what I'm saying? The mere fact that your friend, your husband, your lover, whatever, your side piece can tell you for verbatim the syllables, the commas, the consonants of that conversation from start to finish, that means they absorbed that. So now I got to watch you, bitch. There's no way that you can be my friend and you know the itinerary of my enemy. I'm going to say that again. There's no way you can be my friend and know the itinerary of my enemy. I got wisdom. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries rising. I be trying to give y'all so much insight. Some of y'all give people so much hard time because you want to make it about. Let me tell y'all something. What some of y'all problem is with me. You so mad with me that I don't fit the stereotypical black man, that you can't just say certain things and discount what I'm saying. You want to make it about money. You want to make it about time. It's not about any of that. You so busy trying to be a bad bitch, you ain't got your money right. You can't finance nothing that you got going on. Why you dressed up and you ain't got no money in the bank? Hello? You say you spiritual? You say you about energy? Why your priorities so fucked up? Because it's not about my language. It's not about my approach. It ain't about nothing. It's about the truth. You want to be in V-Fall, voodoo, you want this, you want that. You ain't even living in reality. You want a big house and you nasty. Some of y'all, let me tell y'all something. There's no way that I would take you serious. And I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of men don't be honest with you. First of all, you don't know how to run a household. And you can't run a household because you don't know how to run you. You don't understand that a household, you can't make a home into a house into a home. You don't have the energy. Because most women in relationship are not in relationship with that man. I don't care if she gay or straight. She ain't in relationship with that man. She more at trying to prove her happiness by the women on the outside. Huh? She determines how happy she is based off how many women think she happy. The bitch is delusional. If you ain't happy with me, because I don't care what your mama think. You actually offended with me. You give me a unnecessary hard time because I don't care about the opinions of your mother, your cousin, your this, your that. When I'm in a relationship with you, the opinion that I should be caring about that's essential is your opinion because we a team. But you want me to care about their thoughts and their opinions of people that ain't got nothing to do with our relationship. Are you not the problem? Your mother. I remember being in my marriage, and one day we were having a conversation. Me and my wife were having a conversation, and so my mother-in-law butted in. So she said to me, she said, "I wouldn't marry. I don't know how you put up with him because I wouldn't be with a man like that." And I turned around her and looked at her, and I said, I didn't ask your sorry hand in marriage. She said, Negro, what you said? I said, I did not ask you for your sorry hand in marriage. I asked your daughter. What you think and what you want is unnecessary. She want this. I never forget her telling me, I was apologizing to my wife about something I had said because I'm a Sagittarius, my mouth get reckless. So I was apologizing to her. So her mother-in-law, Cancer, gonna tell me, she's on me, oh, you don't think you owe me an apology? I said, no, ma'am, I don't owe you an apology. I said, why would I apologize to you for stopping you from interfering in my marriage? Why would I give you an apology? This is what I mean by giving people on there. Sometimes you have feelings about stuff and think you being the right and you lighting candles and you praying prayers when you be dead ass wrong. You in my relationship, you in my marriage, and you trying to tell me what to do with my wife and my son. And because I stood up my ground as a man and a husband and as a father, you think I owe you an apology? Bitch, you wait on it. Wait on it. It will never come. Just like some of your prophecies. Some of y'all think that people owe you certain things, and you the violator, you the transgressor, you the antagonist. You the one that done crossed boundaries that wasn't your space. Some of y'all right now mad with your children. You ain't did. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to use Natasha's example because it's fresh on my mind. Natasha has a right to have a problem with Elena. If Elena if Natasha, not that Natasha don't want Elena to live her life, but if Natasha got in a title or something was going on, quite natural, because you know why? Because she's invested in her. See, it's different when you a parent that you invest in your children and put your children in certain position that not only they can live their life, but if you got in a situation that, reciprocation. You ain't got to start living, but okay, look out for mom. See, some things I feel that is realistic. If I'm putting my sons in position, then it's rational. The same thing about my mother. If she put me and my sister in a certain position, it's rational for her, if she gets in a situation, to look for her son, her oldest son, and her daughter to step in and assume certain things to make sure she's all right. That's not irrational. I can still live my life and do what I want to do and still help my mother out because of the investment. Some of y'all running around here, you've been telling them kids from the time they're there, I can't wait till you get out my house. You don't shortchange your children not only from life skills, not only from ability to run a house, how to pay bills, how to actually economically empower themselves before they get out. Let me tell y'all something. All of this stuff still exists outside in the real world. But because I was given skills from home, because I was given training from home, because I was put on game from home, it's still liars out there, but I know how to deal with it. There's still trick workers out there, con artists. There's still people that are unfaithful, but I know how to deal with it because I got it from home. A lot of y'all don't know what it takes to just live in your house. No less than time dealing with somebody else's house. Let me explain it to you like this, because this is Bible study. Because I want you to know how much I really know. And I want you to understand that you not doing magic when you don't respect energy. I don't care if you label that magic Ifa, voodoo, Christianity, conjure, condemnation. Energy is energy. And if you're trying to have a peaceful life, then you need to stop doing fucked up shit to people because you can. Let me talk to us that think and do the things that we do just simply because we can. You know that person wasn't bothering you, but you wanted to disturb their peace. You didn't even want the job, the position. But because you can keep them from getting it, you went and got it. Some of y'all with a man right now, not because you actually love him, but because you was in competition with another woman and you won nothing. You ain't first even want him. You're going to mistreat that man simply because you were in competition with his other woman. And you feel like you beat her out. And the truth of the matter is, it's like being in an upside down loan. So let me break this down to all of y'all that's slow. That's like you going and getting a car, trading in a car that's already you did not pay off. And you go get another car loan to get another car. That means that you carry the debt from the previous car to the second car. That means that this car will never be worth it. Whether it break down, whether you try to, it will never be worth it because of what the debt that you done place on it done cancel out. It has no value. See, there's things out here in life that you win and you call victory, and it has no value because there's so much karmic debt that you have put into getting that it ain't gonna never be worth it to you, baby. I don't care how long, your company, your job, your relationship, your fucked up ass children. Huh? You don't have no wisdom. The things that you do, I would not do what you do if I was trying to have a peaceful life. I would not do what you do if I was trying to have a healthy life. I wouldn't do what you do if I wasn't looking at that I'm getting older. I'm 52 years old. I'm looking at my 60s. Everything I'm doing now is to prepare for my 60s because I got wisdom. And I know I still got to live. I know I think God is still go on. I think I'm doing my conjure, and I still got children. I got a family. And so therefore, I have to consider all these things. If I claim that I want to live in harmony with people. See, when you with the bullshit, you're not with harmony. You're not with, and that's what my problem with a lot of y'all. You give unnecessary hard times to people because you ain't did what you needed to do. The wisdom that you could have absorbed, you reject because you with the bullshit. How you arguing? I hear Minister Mario used to be talking. I said, Mario, why you talking? I'm confused why you even talking. Why your voice box moving? He was like, what you? I said, it's clearly you don't know what you're talking about. He got an Aquarius moon. I said, it's very clear that you don't know what you're talking about. This is my level expertise. When you doing what you doing, and that's what you good at, you don't hear me talking. Because I got enough wisdom to know that I don't know what I'm talking about. And so therefore, that's why I trust you to do that. But you talking about to me in an area that I excel in. I'm a Sag. I'm trying to understand why your voice box is vibrating. I'm trying to, maybe you got confused about who the teacher and who the student. Because the delusion ain't on my back. I'm supposed to be talking. This is your problem. So many of y'all trying to be a boss ass bitch. To you talking and doing stuff at the wrong time. You ain't in control. If you were so in control, you would not be living and going through what you're going through right now. You right where you got to be, because you have to be. Because if you can do anything different about where you at, you would. What you would have to convince me is that you are completely satisfied where you at and what's going on, that your love life, your health life. If you can convince me that you are content, then I might say you happy. I'm gonna say you good. But the truth of the matter is, I know you not. But you'll give me a hard time when I tell you what you need to do to get to the reality that you claim. You claim, not me. I don't put my expectations on other people. These are your desires. You ain't finna get up and do none of that. I got Mother Susan, me and her talking. I said, Mother Susan, you ain't even got the money to do what you talking about. If you can't execute a plan, what you talking about it for? When I told y'all I was coming to Miami, I had the resources, I had the money, and I had the help to get down here. In life, you can't just be talking. How you gonna whoop my ass and you can't fight? You got to first have some skills. How you gonna throw conjure at me and bring me down when you, at first of all, ain't good at root work? See, you got to have a starting place to be able to bring certain things to fruition. At any juncture of your conversation, it's ridiculous. It's like a child talking about, oh, I'm for the lead. Where you going? How you gonna make a move and you ain't got no transportation? How you gonna make a move when you ain't got nowhere to go? I remember my son was trying to get flipping with me and his mother. And he was he got a cell phone there. I said, don't worry about it, because that cell phone need electricity. Because he needs somewhere to plug that cell phone up. See, when you talking to me and think you talking sporty, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm going to shut that shit down. See, some of y'all think y'all saying something when you ain't even got the money to do what you really need to do. And you complaining about the money that you got, that you spending now. If you really knew what and this is the thing, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of things that I say, you can't miss because you ain't had it. I'm trying to give you an experience through your donations and through your membership, so you can even have an idea what you've been living without for how long. You can't miss what you ain't never had. So a lot of conversations you're not going to cling to because you ain't had the experience. So he gonna tell my cancer, he gonna tell his brother that I was just mad because he can still afford to buy polo shirts, because I was, doing polo shirts. So I told his brother to go back and tell him. I said, but I got somewhere to put my polo. We both got polo shirts, but I got a closet for my polo. What, do you have one? See, the conversation y'all allow people to have with you, you're not going to be walking and tell me how to drive my regular car. I'm not having a conversation with you. Your life tells me everything I need to know, how much I need to listen to you. My mom used to say a raggedy car beats Spoda walking any day. Any day. Some of y'all listening to people that cannot, their life ain't together, baby. And it's okay. And maybe you might want a house on the hill. That's fine. But the mere fact that you can't even do the basics. You can't do the structure. You want to be applauded for shit you supposed to be doing anyway. And now you lighting candles. Now you are doing reversals. Reverse on who? You the reason why you where you at. You sucked the wrong dick. You had the baby, and this. Let me tell y'all something. I got a vasectomy at 25 years old. I'm 52. Because besides the dick is that good that they won't have babies, but the truth of the matter is, I knew that if I kept having children, there's no way economically that I was going, because I came from a family of resources that really gave me a leg up. But I still had to work very, very hard to get where I am even to this day. Nobody, I told him, the doctor said, well, Mr. Ely, you really young to be doing a vasectomy. I said, doctor, unless I had my legs open and everything. And I said, doc, unless you going to be taking care of whatever children come out these nuts, get to snipping. Nobody got to tell you what to do when you're responsible, when you intend to be responsible. And that's whether you measuring up or not. People that understand that if I continue down this route, I'm never going to, this is going to keep me at a certain economic. I don't care what I make, because I'm going to do for my children. And it's because of the fact that I'm going to do for my children, I knew that I needed to stop having kids. And I know them, I shouldn't call my wife's hoes, but my point is, I know that they wanted, because they saw how I take care of my kids. So let me get as many children from this nigga as possible. Not this nigga. I don't care how you suck on this, pull on this, tug on this. Ain't no babies coming out of here. No, man. This a wrap. Done. That's why I only have 3 children. That's the only reason. It ain't because they ain't been getting the nectar. But I was smart enough to realize where I was and what my conditions were and what I did not want for my life. You don't sit around and wait on other people to make good decisions for you. You know what you're trying to do. You know what you're trying to achieve. You know what you're trying to accomplish. And I told my baby Scorpio, she got her first daughter. Baby, you don't have time to be getting in a relationship with a man because he's fine and sexy. I don't give it. When you have a child and responsibility, your personal taste and your preferences go out the window. It's business time now. It's business time now. You got to grow your ass all the way up. Huh? Talking about he cute. If you can cash cute, go right ahead. If you can swipe cute, go right ahead. He fine. He got a long ass dick. He this. If his interest gonna pay light bill and water bill and rent or mortgage, other than that you ain't interested. You better find you a midget with one eye in the middle called a cyclops. And hopefully he got a handicap sticker. Because you and your baby need to be at the front of the line. When you make certain decisions, it don't matter your spirituality. You have to adjust your life based off of your decision and things you have done. And y'all want to make a clown out of the ATRs with your foolishness. And you want to give people unnecessary hard time. You want my money oil to change your bad spending habits. You want my High John the Conqueror to give your weak ass some strength. When you are laying down, you're choosing to be a doormat in life. Nobody making you do that because you feel that makes you a good person. That's your fucking ass delusion. And you don't want your ideas to be challenged. So you give people a hard time because of the crazy shit that come out of your mouth. You know how many conversations I have with people that it's actually ridiculous what they're saying, and they give me a hard time because once I start shedding light on it, they start realizing, oh my God, that is stupid. Oh my God, that is crazy. Bitch, it ain't just got crazy. It's been crazy up there. You act like it got crazy on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It been crazy. You just ain't never had nobody smart enough for you around you to shine any light on you. And that is a struggle for you. I believe that if melanated people get some kind of therapy, some type of counseling of some sorts that is necessary for our well-being, then a lot of the stuff that you doing intentionally or unintentionally to give people a hard time that's trying to help you, like how much money do you got? And let me tell y'all something, because I can talk about Mother Susan, she my charity case. I sometimes I be telling her, I say, do you realize you're not even paying? You give me a hard time and you ain't even paying me? I'm a trick. I'm a businessman. I'm a whore. I'm a lot of things. But you ain't paying me and you gonna give me an unnecessary hard time? I'm having a conversation with you that I don't have to have. Some of y'all, I take out my time, I share something with you. I'm doing stuff for you, helping you, assisting you, giving you a better horizon about how to protect what you got. And you gonna give me an unnecessary hard time. If you was paying me, you still not gonna give me an unnecessary hard time. I'm here to do your conjure. I'm here to do your cleansing. You ain't got no business making it difficult for me to help you. Melanated people, what must Chief Apostle Ely do? What else? I'm like the song said, what more can he do? He done laid the foundation, open up the way. What more? Like, what more can I do as a black man, as a melanated black man in these United States? Somebody that's practicing real conjure. You say you want a man to be honest, I'm honest. You say you want a man to be transparent, I'm transparent. You say you want a man that know how to take care of himself, know how to treat a woman. The more I show you, the madder you get. The more I display what I have the capabilities of doing, instead of it drawing you closer to me, it's actually repelling you. Bitch, what's the problem? Are you upset that I don't want to take advantage of you? Because you can't say that I have did anything disrespectful towards you. So that ain't the problem. Then what's the real problem? Because I ain't lick your pussy? So you go around and saying that all preachers the same? Because you're not trying to have sex with me because you actually want to be with me. You're trying to make me be the man that you have already been with. See, one thing people don't understand about me, I'm a discerner. And I have great discerning. I know if you want me versus you want me for a purpose. And and guess what? I'm not going to be played. I am not going to be the tool you need to make you feel better about the nigga that don't want you. Hello, somebody? If I can't see for me, how am I see for you? If you watch Chief Apostle getting played, how I'm gonna tell you how to play life? Why would I let you use me and my status to intimidate a man? Do you understand where I'm coming from? You want him, he didn't want you. He got what he needed from you because you were so busy trying to be a bad bitch. Now you need a man of my status to check him. What the fuck I'm getting out of the deal? At least if you want to use me as an instrument, because I don't have a problem, because I'm trying to build a church. So I make money however I do. If you want to use me as an escort, then use me as an escort. But don't act like you went into me and you care so much for me, because every opportunity you get to renege, you do it. Because I'm not dancing to your beat. Bitch, I got my own drums. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I got my own rhythm. I got my own frequency, my own vibration. When I tell you my mama did not raise a fool, my mama is a Virgo, ruled by Mercury. If anybody know how head games, my mama. How you gonna outsmart me? You think I don't know that you really don't want me? You want to use me and my image because how that nigga dogged you? So you want to walk in with this guiding light so you can look what I got now. You gotta, if I go along with that, you got a goddamn fool. And nobody should be, if I pull that stunt and let somebody play me like that, you ain't got no business listening to me. I don't care if I know how to do root work, conjure, mysticism, Santero, Paleto. It don't matter. You dumb as hell. You lack basic common sense and the ability to discern when somebody really trying to get you to do a scheme or a plot for them. I'm child, please. That's why a lot of times I'm breaking stuff down because I'm trying to tell y'all the stuff that you do, I wouldn't do it. The stuff that you caught up in. It's like my mama told me one time, I got upset with her. My mama looked at me, she said, how you gonna get mad with me about my money? Make that make sense. I was shy. I said, ma'am, she said, how you gonna get mad with me about my money? And yes, I was mad. She said, didn't you do what you want to do with your money? Didn't you buy what you want to do with your money? I was like, yes, ma'am. What really happened was, my mama sent me, we went to the mall. Y'all know I like to shop. We went to the mall, because my mama was looking for an opportunity to teach your ass something. So we go to the mall. So my mama give me money. So I ended up buying shoes, and I bought cologne. She let me do whatever I want to do. First of all, she don't like how I spend her money. I'm gonna let y'all know my mama very frugal. Don't matter how much money she got, she always crying broke. But she let me spend her money how I wanted to spend her money that day. When I got through shopping, we got in the car. She pulled up to get something to eat. I said, Mama, I want this. She said, She said, what you spent your money on what? Shoes and cologne. Drank that cologne and eat them shoes. She ain't feed me either. You did what you wanted to do with your money. I learned that as a child. Do you know how many adults right now walking around ain't learned that lesson? You sitting here literally mad with somebody about their resources. And you done did with your resources exactly what you want to do. And now you want to create an emergency for other people to respond to your situation when you have already chosen purpose to do what you want to do. How you need help and you got your hair done? I'm going to tell you another thing my mama told me. Because y'all know I'm generous. My Virgo, told me one day, she said, oh, I'm going to stop helping you. I said, what? She said, I can't help you. She said, because if you can afford to help somebody else while I'm helping you, you don't need no help. Or we're going to have some church on today. She said, how can you going to help somebody when I'm helping you? You're not in a position to help somebody else. That makes no sense. That's why the Bible say, Peter, you got to be first converted. How you going to bring somebody out when you in the same predicament? How you going to bring deliverance? Make it make sense. What you doing in your life, you giving people a hard time because what you doing and trying to do don't make no sense. Oh, I'm trying to be here for everybody. You can't even be there for yourself. You don't even have the resources to get the essentials, what you actually need to do and get you where you need to be in a timely manner. You ain't got it. But you call yourself helping them. My mom ain't play that. Oh, you got time to help this person? Oh, okay. When you help somebody, you're going to be on your feet. Because you're not going to take my money and help somebody. And what that means, guys and girls, when you in a relationship with a man or a woman and your family helping you, to run your household, to keep your household, there needs to be some humility. He needs to go and show gratitude because he had a household and he ain't got enough to hold his house down. You mad with the mother-in-law, but you ain't mad with her for paying the light bill? You ain't mad for her to give him money for the daycare? You ain't mad with her for helping out with the Christmas? You so angry. You so bothered. while you were down on your luck. It's certain things, y'all, magic ain't fit, change that energy. Spells ain't gonna change that energy. You need to stop giving people unnecessary hard time. You mad with that woman because she's not gonna sit there and let her house fall apart and everything she worked for. Cause you won't get up and do what's necessary. Sir, if you such a real man, go sell some ass. Because at the end of the day, your children need to eat. Because the average woman on earth, especially a black woman in the United States, she done laid on her back to feed her children. Why your ass better than hers? I told y'all, it's Bible study. I'll be rich. The stuff that some of y'all allow, and he said laying up there, if you don't get out here and find a dick to suck or something to get something in here to eat, I ain't got nothing to do with your sexuality. We got to lie. It's survival. What are you doing? What are you doing? Because if I can lay on my back and have sex with somebody I don't care for, might not even be attracted to make sure my kids have. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. My spiritual sister, she is in a relationship. And I love what she says. I love when I hear some wisdom. And she a Virgo too. She told her baby daddy, because some of y'all hoes silly. I don't care if you in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, or Ajay. But I'm just tell you where I come from. And what I think is smart. She told her baby daddy. She said, because he was a Rastafari, so he was talking about Yah and, Yahé, Vahé, all that good stuff. She said, all right, don't make Yah whoop your ass. She said, but I'll tell you this. She said, I might have to sleep with another man to take care of your child. But I would not sleep with you to take care of your child. Bitch, you dumb. And for all of y'all that out here sleeping with men that ain't even taking care of you or your children, you even dumber. Dumber and dumber. And if you don't hear that from no other man on face of the earth, you crazy as hell to lay on your back when you got responsibilities. You can't fuck for fun no more. Hashtag that. You can't fuck for fun no more. You got responsibilities. You got to fuck for business. And that's coming. I ain't trying to pimp you. I ain't trying, but I don't understand because everybody's still having sex. You better go on out there with Mr. Charlie on the first when he get his check. So you can make sure that your rent paid on the first. And I don't care how Mr. Charlie drag his leg. He can drag them bills. Praise God. Yeah, make it churchy for you. But some things just don't make no sense to me. And when you talking to me, you trying to get me on that. There's no wisdom in what you're doing. You so busy trying to make this man look like he make other women think this man love you so much. Everybody know the truth. Everybody know the truth. I done seen women put money up on the table to let him pay for it. Bitch, you silly. I look at men, sir. If you go, I remember a conversation with my uncle. I had my two uncles. They weren't talking to me. I was just in the midst. So I'm to be clear, I was just observing. But the wisdom was up. And the one uncle is a Pisces. And I actually look up to him. I look at him as a father figure. But they were having a conversation as brothers. So the one, my quote unquote favorite uncle told my other uncle, he said, all you do is buy tail. You always buying tail. And he was buying tail for me, my cousin, the rest of it. He ain't one lying on him. He make his money, he gonna buy him some tail. But anyway, so the conversation went on. He said, the other uncle, I was shocked because he always was considered slow in the family. And I learned something too by SLD people. My other cousin told me, I might not get, he pointed to me. He said, I might not get it as fast as he gets it, but I gets it. I was like, damn, I learned something from somebody that's slow. Anyway, so my other uncle supposed to be slow like that too. My other uncle quick all that. So he told him, he said, I buy a tail. He said, the difference between me and you is retail and wholesale. So I sat up because you better take him to school. I wasn't expecting this nigga stay high all the time. So I was definitely not expecting anything wise to come from his head. But he said, you pay retail, I pay wholesale. He said, what you mean? I don't buy nothing. He said, by the time you get through paying for rent, buying furniture, doing all of that. He said, I just go in and ask them what they want for it. I looked at my other uncle. I ain't say because I was a child in the grown people business. I said to myself, I got to go along with that. I want wholesale, not retail. I'm just trying to give y'all some understanding why a lot of stuff, I be looking at y'all crazy. You can be utilizing your magic in such a more effective way. You could be prospering in such a more effective, but you won't just hear wisdom, and therefore you start giving, especially me, and I clap back. You have no right to give me an unnecessary hard time to help you out. I'm trying to give you wisdom. I don't have to put on airs. What's up, Demetrius? I don't have to put on fronts. I'm trying to help you get to a place, and you gonna give me a hard time? Let me ask you this. Do you really think I can see? Half of y'all don't even realize I know more about your business than you even think I know. The reason I don't share a lot of stuff in my readings that I give you, you know why? Because you can't afford my real readings. Because my real readings would not be $150. And I'm most certainly not going to give you information that you ain't paid for. I give you your money worth. But what my capabilities of seeing, this is why my message are always on point, because I know what I'm talking about. I've been talking to men about how they function in life, and they don't have any respect, and they won't do what it takes. There's situations that are going on. Let me tell you, sir, you're a provider and a protector. I don't care if you gay, straight, or bi. The mere fact that you are sitting here allowing these women to spin you and excel. I got 3 categories. 3 categories. I have Palo Miambe membership. The first one was a woman. I got Orisha. I was shocked, but it was Darius. And then my highest membership is Haitian Voodoo. But guess who nailed that? A woman. Not that I'm upset, but I'm trying to show you something. You can't get a woman to respect you when she is superseding you. It's not happening, sir. I don't care if you gay, straight, or bi. I don't care if you're her son. I don't care if you're her daddy. If she's superseding you, she's not going to respect. There's no reason. Sir, let me tell you, there's no reason. When you don't step up and do what you need to do, it say you got to pay the cost to be the boss. That's even down with my sister. I'm always in charge. I'm the one that's always doing, because I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm her man brother. With my mother, I'm her man son. You never stop. I don't care if you sucking dick and giving up ass. You still a man. That's what makes it homosexuality, isn't it? You still a man. I don't care if you was a drag queen or a cross dresser. You still got dick and nuts. I don't care how good you can throw your ass. You still a man. I don't care how much inches you can swallow with no gag reflex. I don't care. That has nothing to do with when you get done that you are a man. And therefore, if you're not excelling and that is not your goal, this is why I don't worry about white supremacy. Because when it comes to me, because I can't speak for my other brother, but when it comes to me, white bro, you cannot excel me. Asian bro, you cannot excel me. Latino man, you can't excel me. Because I'm going to always do what I got to do. I don't care what stage I'm in. And when I come over here representing the Orishas or the Loas and the Keys, I promise you, sir and ma'am, I'm going to represent well. You would never have to worry about Chief Apostle Ely out here doing the foolery. Because guess what? If I'm going to show them that white supremacy is a false idea, I'm going to be representation of what excellent is. And however and whatever I got to do to excel that, that's what I'm going to do. And you should have the same mindset. I'm gonna tell you another one. I let my sons them read, listen at the movie. But let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all men are stupid. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I know you don't want to hear this. You can never lose women chasing money, but you can lose money chasing women. My mama called it the pretty kind of ugly. She said even if a man's unattractive, that money is attractive. Sir, if you gay and you ain't the finest and you ain't the most pleasant to be looked at and you ain't got the best body, chase money. You gonna always find a pretty nigga that don't want to work. A fine nigga that don't want to work. Women taking care of men right now, they would never have if they weren't working. You can always get somebody if you chase the money. Currency. Yimmy-ya. Chase the currency. Chase the currency. No, you out here chasing this. No, bitch, I will attract. This is Friday as a bull so below. I don't chase, I attract. Because I get the things that attract. The moth to the flame. The fly to the light bulb. See, you don't know how to do your conjure. And you make your life way more difficult. And then you try to give me unnecessary problem because you don't know what the fuck you doing. But if you were listening to me, you would be up on game a long time ago. I ain't got to never worry about a bitch not wanting me. Because I got what the bitch want. And I got what the bitch need. And that bitch can be your daddy. That bitch can be your dog. That bitch can be your mama. I'll make your grandma give me some head because I got what she need. Because I will match her Social Security check. Bitch, I get what I want because I know the laws of attraction. It's hard to turn down some cheese when you're a rat. It's hard to overlook that carrot and that cabbage when you's a rabbit. It's hard for that shark to swim past that bloody meat. Oh, I makes it difficult. If I want what I want, oh, I makes it difficult. You might have not sucked nobody else, but you be with grandmama gonna take them dentures out there and go on to town on the chief apostle Samuel Jr. And your granddaddy gonna sit there and hold my nuts steady while she do it. That's just how powerful the laws of attraction can be. But you don't want to listen to me because I don't know nothing. But I'm always getting what I want. I don't know nothing. I just been doing this forever and a day. What subject matter you want to talk about? What subject matter you want to talk about? And I'll show you. I got 3 boys. They ain't none of them the same. But they don't disrespect me. You got one child and she cussing you and kicking you through the wall. Child, please nobody hear what you got to say. You ain't mastered it. Huh? You got 14 baby daddies and you can't get $14 from both none of them. You doing that wrong. Some of y'all out here giving pussy away for free. Is it really that bad? Do you have a clearance rack anointing? It's some nigga somewhere that wants some rotten, babby ass pussy. But you don't make it hard and be unnecessary hard because somebody else done took care of themselves and they can get a better quality of man than you can. Just like people can get a better quality of house, cars, and everything else because of their decision, magic ain't no different. But what you not going to be doing is giving me unnecessary hard time. Or you going to get roasted. I'm 52. I don't have time for it. You're going to get your feelings hurt. And it's going to be intentional. Because you got that dumbass mindset. I've been sharing knowledge with understanding for a long time. Y'all should be in so much better situation and ready for some of the things that I've been ready. Why should I wait on you? That's how you get left behind. Why should I wait on you when you have had opportunity? It ain't my fault that your priorities fucked up. That doesn't constitute an emergency on mine. I was informing you. I didn't just jump up and do something. I literally, and that's what let me know you're not good in relationship. Because even if the man telling you what he trying to do, you still not gonna be ready when it comes. Because I understand currency. I done told some of y'all I've been dropping hints. Because I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I've been dropping hints. You go do this, do this. Because guess what? You don't know what tomorrow holds. And it's best to already have what you need in pocket. When I'm sitting here telling you about, when they were telling me about the war that was coming, I didn't wait till the last minute. I got on that ASAP. Some of y'all, especially if you a man, the mere fact that you are sitting there diddle-daddling with responsibility, and anything can happen tomorrow. You're the one that claimed that nobody knows what tomorrow holds. Why would I wait on tomorrow? What I can do today? Why would I wait on tomorrow when what I can do today? Because if something happened to me tomorrow, it's already done. I might not like what I'm going through tomorrow, but guess what? I ain't worried about what I did not do today. A lot of y'all gonna have regrets because y'all put off today for tomorrow. And that ain't my fault. That ain't Ephah fault. That ain't voodoo fault. That ain't Christianity fault. That's not Islam fault. That's not Ocha fault. That's how you have controlled as a grown man or woman. Gay, straight, or bi, rich, poor, don't matter. You have chose to live your life in spite of the wisdom, in spite of the enlightenment, and in spite of the amen. When you think that this is about, and you demean my currency about money, you don't know my magic. Money would never be my problem. I'm always get what I want. I have a track record. I'm trying to teach you how to live a charmed life. But you like to do what you do. And I would love to see more men, because women need to see more men in certain positions. And that's why I push. That's why I keep talking. I don't just want to see sisters there because I'm predominantly supported by black women. But I also want you to see black men. And it's sad to say it's very few black men that will stand up. They don't have the nuts. They have testicles, but they don't have the nuts. I got women in my church got more nuts than these niggas. I got women in my church. I got women sitting in my tribe that got more nuts. Her ovaries are stronger than your testicles, bruh. You can't get no respect for no woman. I don't care what kind of woman she is. She can be a street woman. She can be a no good woman. She never going to have respect for you. And she shouldn't. If you let her shit on you, that means you will let her enemy shit on you. You ain't no man about letting no woman walk over you. Let her be mad, but she gonna respect you. Fuck your love. I want your respect. When I give you this good dick, you'll love me then. But right now, I need your respect, because there comes a time that I don't have time for that. And I need your respect. And when I say something, I need you to follow me. I need you to trust me. So as a man, and a melanated man, an American man, I seek from women their trust. And the reason I go for their trust, because I want their respect. And when a woman respect you, she'll listen to you. When she don't respect you, she not going to listen to you. And you can be telling the unadulterated truth. She ain't going to listen to you, not you. And for you not to think that's important for you to be as a man, and your word is your bond. When crisis happen in our family, the men stand up, not the women. The women, they come through, but it's the men in our family. My uncles and all that, that's all I've ever seen. They finna fix that shit ASAP. And I'm talking about I got some hoodlums in my family, but they still a man. I got some dick suckers, but they still a man. I got some ass givers, ass grabbers, but they still a man. I don't want to hear nothing, sir. I don't want to hear about it but your gayness. They ain't got nothing to do with it. You just a poor excuse. You won't rise to the occasion, and you making it about everything else. But at the end of the day, it can be your mama. She can love you, but she don't respect you. I'd rather my mama hate me and respect me. Because when I talk, she gonna listen. My mama is a very independent one. I got to constantly show her. Because her father wasn't in her life, so therefore she don't have that level of respect for men. So even as her son, I got to always show her I can handle my business. I don't need you to do nothing. I be doing for my mama. And I let her be her. I'm good to the women in my church. I'm good to women, period. And I'm good to men. Children. Because I got sense. Some of y'all you treat people like shit. And always trying to get up on people. Keep up. Do it. And I don't care where you get initiated, scratch, or go through it. You still going to have to reap what you sow. And you going to be trying to figure out, why do I got Paulo and I still got to go? Because you sowed the seed. It ain't going nowhere. Just like my black skin. It's still black. I'm initiated, scratch, tuck, all of that. I'm still black. And when I come around these people, even though I got Yimmy on my head, they still going to see me as a black American man. And depending on how I conduct myself is what they're going to end up respecting who I am. And guess what? Even in my Elay, I have to teach them to respect me. Because they racist and they prejudiced in my Elay. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck. And I don't give a damn. But when I step on the scene, I handle my business. Because one thing about it is, you will never say that Chief Apostle Ely or Minister Mario Sons owe you shit. And when we came in prepared. That's all you're going to be always say about Chief Apostle and anybody else that I train or anybody that represents me. You would not, you could not like me, but you going to give me credit. I got my shit together. That you going to do. So I can live with you not dislike. I can live with you not liking me. But me falling short and not handling my business, so you have something to talk about? I ain't finna do that, sir. I'm not gonna do that, man. I love y'all. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I get tired of y'all with the bullshit. We don't have a money problem. We have priority problems. And we got men that it don't bother them. It does not bother them to fall short and let these white boys walk over them and clown them when they got the goods. Ain't no way. Ain't no way if I was any of y'all, especially my males that be listening, there's no way up under the sun. I let them bitches know every single day that I'm great at what I do. Me and you ain't on the same level. I have co-workers that say, Sammy, we started at the same time and you the only one look the same. The rest are a little older. Absolutely. How can you be supreme and white supremacy? Huh? I'm 52 years old and still can put on a bikini drawers and shit look good. You look a mess and you 44. You look a mess. I know one of you hate me. And bitch, I'm gonna make you hate me harder. Because as I get older, I'm like wine. I'm gonna get finer and finer and finer. Oh, it's only get better from here. And now that I don't have a blood transfusion, my dick harder than it ever been. Huh? I know they weren't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. But now I realize that even in my old age, I'm gonna have a hard staff. Praise God. I'm so excited because I love sex. And to know that I'm going to have enough blood to keep this thing strong and long, oh my God, on today. That means, and I'm wiser now, so I ain't got to work as hard. The dig is deep. Child, I'm going to have some church Sunday. But I hope that what I said today, the likes and share, if you want to donate to my cause on my platform, if you guys have not gotten the opportunity to get experience my Haitian voodoo, because that's what I'm the strongest in, that platform, don't miss out. I can't tell you, I can show you. And I can't show you until you pay. And that's just how it is. All right. But I love y'all. I hope that if this video helped you in any kind of way, comment, share, and like. If there's somebody that you think just needs to hear raw truth, unchecked truth, unmatched truth, and melanated people, we don't have time to be fucking off no more. All we got time is for the real. All we got time enough to be reinvesting in ourselves. We don't have time for other people. I'm not here to try to regulate nobody's mind. Fuck your mind. Fuck your mind. Fuck your beliefs. Fuck your decisions. Huh? And on a horny night, fuck you. Because I will. And still leave you stupid. Now, I do like fucking smart ass, but if I got to fuck a couple stupid asses and dumb asses, I can't say I ain't have. Every ass I fucked was not smart. It was challenging. But the hoe in me brought me through. So, I say I love you. I appreciate you. If you want to support my platform, please do so. But if you don't, at least take the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and be better. I still get credit from the divine for that. All right? God bless you. I'll see y'all a little later on today.